Hello guys, my name is Amit Sani and I welcome you on this daily UPSC MCQ series. In the evening these lessons are coming and we are discussing very important questions with their explanations on a daily basis. The PDF you are getting every day, and keep these compilations with you. 4th of October it is, and let's start the lesson. Pocket News app is trending on Google Play. You can download that. Regarding these courses, the descriptions are given below the video and you can call on these numbers here, and you can ask for these any kind of query or your question on the chat section which is available here. PDF you will get here on this Facebook group, and you will also get the Telegram channels link. So on both these places you will get the PDFs, and you can follow me on Instagram too. This is the page here. First question: Odisha has launched a new governance initiative called Mo Sarkar on the occasion of Gandhi Jayanti, on the 150th birthday of Mahatma Gandhi. Is it correct? Yes, it is correct, because Odisha has launched this important program called Mo Sarkar. So the local name, it's an initiative for police reforms. No, as the first sentence says, new governance initiative. It's a governance initiative, and they want better services, better environment, accountable government, and this initiative they have started in this October month. So first only is the correct option here. This is not related to police reforms specifically. Okay, you see, this was launched at all police stations, all government and medical colleges, 3 colleges, and district headquarter hospitals, and effectively in all the district headquarters it will be effectively launched by October 30, to provide service with dignity to the people who are coming to government offices. And there can be many purposes for that they are coming. So very professionally they will handle these common people, and they will take their phone numbers and they will register them, and whatever services they want they will provide that service. And the way people rate Uber, Ola drivers, so in the same way they are going to be rated as good or bad, and on the basis of that some promotion and all these things will be given to the government. So it's a very interesting, unique and professional way, and that must be there for sure. So this is Mo Sarkar by Odisha government. That's very important. Next question is also related to similar phenomena, village secretariat system. This VSS system recently launched in Telangana. No, it is the Andhra Pradesh government, the newly elected government. They have started this village secretariat system where village governance is the main focus. And sometimes UPSC asks this kind of questions where they may check your interpretation ability, because directly it is not given that it is for the accountability issue, but if you will understand the scheme, then it is certainly for the accountability issue, and they want to increase that. So the way can be different, but the main issue is that this village secretariat system will be working like a bridge between the government and the village people, and they will bolster the existing Panchayati Raj system also. So second is correct, first is wrong. Only 2 is the right answer here. You can see one village secretariat will be there, and for every population of 2000 people it will be there. Around 1 dozen officials will be there related to police, revenue, all these departments, and idea behind it that services should reach people on the ground, and they will strengthen the existing Panchayati Raj system also. One main difference, which is also a kind of a criticism also of this system, that the earlier government, the Telugu Desham's government, the chief minister, the Chandrababu Naidu, the person he was there, so they pushed for a lot of e-governance issues. E-governance is the modern phenomena, and all governments are pushing for that. But here, more than the e-governance issue, they are emphasizing on ground activities, and the secretariat which will be there, more officials will be present there, and they will showcase government programs, and they will make pictorial representations of government schools, hospitals, that what kind of differences have been there, and then and now themes will be there, means what was there at that time and what is now present there. So all these pictorial representations will be done by officials, and this way they will increase the trust factor and the accountability factor among people. Next, CATSA. CARTSA, is it an act under Arms Trade Treaty? You see, Arms Trade Treaty was adopted by the UN General Assembly in 2013. So CARTSA is a federal law of USA. It is not under UN. So it's an individual law by US government. So this is wrong. CARTSA came in 2017 and especially for three countries: North Korea, Iran and Russia. These three countries they targeted, and the issue was countering America's adversary through Sanctions Act, CARTSA 2017. And any country who will be involved with these adversaries, who will be doing trade with these countries and all, so America will take actions, and in actions in the terms of sanctions, they will put sanctions on that country. So during the Iran crisis, when America threatened all these countries, so India had to lower its import from Iran oil. China said that we will not be bound by these pressures, so we will not go for that. But now the S-400 deal, the missile defense system, and that missile system is not a ballistic system, first of all, because ballistic systems ranges are huge. I mean, they are in thousands, 3, 4, 5, 6, and up to 10,000 kilometers is the range for ballistic missiles. This is around 380 to 400 kilometers, but it's a very, very efficient defense system that all the forces need today. Even Turkey has bought it. Turkey is a NATO ally, and for sure it will be in the group of Americas there, but Turkey has bought this S-400 defense system from Russia. So that has urged America a lot, and we have also bought it. We have done this deal bravely last year, and it's a $5.2 billion deal. So America said that no country should consider that automatic waivers will be given by America. It is not like that, and we may put sanctions there. So that's why it's a kind of a sword that is hanging on India also, where bravely we did this deal, but now some problems can be posed by America. So S-400 is not a long-range ballistic missile system. It's a missile system, and a missile defense system we call it. S-400, one of the most efficient in this world today. So both are wrong. D9 is the answer. Okay, you can see US federal law in 17 it came, and S-400 means air defense missile system, and surface to air missiles are deployed here. Next, Arms Trade Treaty. This is the description of it, and it is not related to that CARTSA. Next, Greenshoe Option. Greenshoe Option was named on a company called Greenshoe. What is this issue? When companies come for initial public offers, or maybe some other offers they will bring, then in the public offer they will say that for example, we will issue 100 shares, but in the starting many instabilities, confusions and fluctuations and some trust factors, all these things are there. So what they are going to do, sometimes in addition to those 100, additionally say for 15 shares they will issue additionally. So total 115 shares they issued. So this way what they did, they managed all the fluctuations of the starting, and after that, after some period, they will buy back these additional 15 shares. So this way they manage the initial problems, initial fluctuations there. So this is the issue of Greenshoe Option, and this helps companies in retaining the investors, because investors will come and they will invest in these shares and all when this public offer will come. So IRCTC is going to go for this initial public offer now, and other issues related to Bharat 2022, these are also coming. So Greenshoe Option will be important. Now here the right option would be C, when it issues excess shares in a public offer. So C is the correct option here, and the descriptions are given here. Example is also given, so you please go through that. In many terms, we can define a single issue in economics. With many definitions, we can explain things. So 2-3 definitions I have given here. Go through the PDF and you will easily understand the issue. Next, exchange traded funds, ETFs. I just discussed the issue of shares. We buy shares and we sell shares. So that's a simple secondary market. Directly when we buy these shares, then it is our decision. Mutual funds are professionals. Means sometimes we do not know much, and we do not know professionally that which company is going to perform better and where we must buy the shares. So we can give our money to mutual funds. They are professional asset managers, and they deploy these professionals, and they will select the companies, and from that pool of fund which is gathered, because many people like me, they have given the money to the mutual fund, and that pool of fund that will be invested in many companies by the asset management company, and this way I may earn more, and I will be earning more than the previous situation where I was selecting the companies and I was buying these shares according to my decisions. Now these professionals are taking decision about my money, that which share I must buy or sell. So this is how I may earn more, but again the market conditions are applicable. Now exchange traded funds are a kind of a mutual fund only, but these are traded like shares on stock exchanges. That's the important difference. And you see the fee is also nominal, and the procedure is also very simple here. With the exchange traded funds, ETFs, they are more secure, and they will not have any particular asset managers there. They will select a particular index. Suppose FMCG sector companies are there, that index is there, defense sector index is there, and the energy sector companies index is there. So they select different indexes, and their performance is reflected in their management and the investment. So ETFs are those kind of funds. So you can buy these units like shares on stock exchanges. That's the issue. Bharat 22 is that kind of exchange traded funds where 22 companies are there. 19 of them are PSUs, and 3 are the private companies there. Okay. So this is a wrong option, because all are not PSUs. All 22 are not PSUs. 19 of them are PSUs, and 3 are private companies. So second is wrong. First is correct, because these are the mutual funds listed and traded on stock exchanges like shares. So only one is the right answer here. Bharat 22 ETF, you see, they have the government has decided to disinvest many of the PSUs and all, where they had stakes, sometimes 100% stakes, sometimes 80%, 90%, 70%. Now they have decided that they will sell more. Means government wants to earn money by selling their assets. So it is same like you are selling your house to earn money. So government had these stakes in these companies, PSUs and all, and they have made targets. And now every year for these disinvestments, last year's target was 90,000 crore rupees, and this year's target is 1,05,000 crore rupees. So this is heavily advertised, and they are celebrating these targets actually, but this is very problematic too, because these assets will be sold out. Now instead of selling them directly, government has come up with this ETF idea. The Bharat 22 index they have made, and 19 PSUs are there. Main aim remains the same, means the disinvestment target, but that's a more professional phenomena, and this way they are gonna put them on stock exchanges, and people will invest money there. Some companies, these insurance companies, banks and all, and individuals, they will be buying these ETF units, and this way government is gonna raise the money. So for 3 times previously they have raised money, total 36,000 crore rupees, around 36,000 crore rupees they have raised till now in 3 terms, and now the 4th offer will be there. So Bharat 22 index, and you can go through all the details, these are given here, but the explanation you must hear with all focus, otherwise you will not understand many things, because it is economy, it is the market topics and very important issues, and these are becoming more and more important every year. So that's why listening to the lesson is very important. Then go through the PDF. First trans came in November 17, where they raised some 1,000 crore rupees, then in June 18, then in February 19. In the last one they raised 13,000 crore rupees, and this time it is the 4th offer. So let's see how much they are gonna raise here. So this is the ETF, and this is the definition, the characteristics, and the benefits and significances are given here. So please go through that. This is 22, Bharat 22, and this index, Bharat 22 index, will be reflected in the Bharat 22 ETF. Okay, so Bharat 22 there is an index called Bharat 22 of these 22 companies, and the Bharat 22 ETF is also there. So ETF is gonna reflect the Bharat 22 index. Next, Kwajalein Atoll. Kwajalein Atoll is located where? It is a southern part of Marshall Islands, but Marshall Islands are located where? In Atlantic Ocean? No. These are very important islands near two international date lines. So they are there in Pacific Ocean, just above the equator in the North Pacific and in the Western Pacific, you may say. So first is wrong. It is not in Atlantic Ocean, and US has a naval base in it. So this is wrong. Both are wrong options. D9 is the answer here. You can see Kwajalein Atoll is a part of Republic of Marshall Islands. Marshall Islands were ruled by USA, and now they are independent, and US Navy still hosts a naval base there. In World War II, it was a very important strategic place, and now they have done a testing. As I told you in the Hindi lesson that North Korea has done a ballistic missile experiment. So in the response of that, America has also done an experiment, and that's called Minuteman III intercontinental ballistic missile. So they launched it from here, from California, and it reached here till the Kwajalein Atoll. Okay, so that was the experiment. Now, what is an atoll? Atoll is a kind of a specific geographical unit. This is the design, and how it is created. You will see sometimes volcanic activities are there. Earth is covered by oceans for a huge amount. Maximum percentage is there covered by the oceans. So many volcanic activities are there. So out of the volcano, the lava will be coming out, and it will be frozen, and it may create a kind of a plateau. It may create a kind of an island, or a kind of a streak of mountains also. Now what's going to happen after thousands of years? This whole structure, maybe a mountain, maybe a plateau, maybe a simple island, that will be dissolved because of weathering, the water and rivers and everything. And in these thousands of years, a lot of nutrients, a lot of vegetation that will be coming to the shore, and all around it the corals will be accumulated, and they will create the coral reef there all around it. Now after thousands of years, this body will be dissolved totally, and only the coral reefs will be remaining here. So this is the a kind of a ring called atoll. So these are atolls. Our Lakshadweep islands are of coral origin, and this way they create these island type structures. Okay, so this is totally made up of coral reefs. So this is the issue, and we'll meet again tomorrow. Thanks a lot. Keep watching. It was Amit Sani. You can repeat the lecture if you do not understand everything. Okay, so sometimes it is very difficult to understand, and sometimes the topics are very confusing. So you can repeat them. Thanks a lot. Keep watching.